Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is SVT Crack coming at you with another Fortnite Save the World video. Today we're going to go ahead and go over the new hero in the store that came out with this patch update this morning, which is 5.4, and she is called the Harvester Fiona. She is just a reskin of the Harvester Sarah that came out in the Neon event. You can purchase her for 2,800 gold, which I went ahead and already purchased her and leveled her up. So let's go through some of the abilities here, and we can go ahead and compare it to the other one, and we do some gameplay for you guys. Alright, so the first ability here is the Shinobi. Reduces fall damage taken by 10% and increases run speed and sprint speed by 10%, which is common across all ninjas. Her second ability is Smoke Bomb. The ninja throws a smoke bomb, creating a cloud that persists for 6 seconds. The cloud slows all enemies inside by 30% and dealing 6,748.1 damage every second. She has the Mantis Leap, which is the double jump for pretty much all ninjas have. 5 Winds Cut, which I really like this one here, is increased damages of sword, axes, and scythes by 24%. So pretty much any edge blade that you have increases the damage output by 24%, which is awesome. The next one is Scythe to meet you, because she specializes in scythes. Scythe attacks apply a 30% snare for 2 seconds. So anytime you attack a husk with a scythe, it snares them, so it slows them down for 2 seconds. Next one is Throwing Stars. She has the typical base ninja throwing stars. Throws 1 star 3 times in a quick series, dealing 8,558.6 edge weapon damage with each star. Next ability is the Shadow Stance. After defeating an enemy with a melee weapon or edge damage, the ninja enters a Shadow Stance for 4 seconds. During this Shadow Stance period, damage resistance is increased by 15%, and your double jump costs 60% less energy, and the ninja becomes more difficult to see. The next ability, which I really like, is the Medicinal Fumes. Smoke Bomb now heals allies who enter the affected area, restoring 19 base health every second. So that's awesome. So if you guys you're sitting out there with your teammates and you're defending this objective, and a lot of them are hurt, taking damage, stuff like that. Not only you can go out and do damage to husks with the smoke bomb, but also you can cast a smoke bomb onto your teammates and heal them too. And it doesn't cost a second ability. You're not using your adrenaline rush or something like that too. So that's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and keep moving on here. Non-enemy lessons. Increase critical rating with swords, axes, and scythes by 18%. Then you have your typical Dragon Slash. Ninja springs forward 2 tiles, dealing 15,635.9 edge weapon damage to all enemies within a half-tile radius. Late Arrival. Slice deal 48% increased damage to slowed or snared targets. So that's pretty key. So with this extra damage to snare targets, and every time you use a scythe and attack a husk, it snares them. So there's pretty much working hand in hand with each other. So you go ahead and attack them, they apply snare to the husk, and the second time you attack them, you're going to have a 40% increase in damage to that snare target. So it's just damage output on the scythes. Like I said, she specializes in scythes. Damage output is greatly increased with that. And the last perk here is Dim Mak. Shadow Stance continually recharges the ninja shield at 20% of its usual rate. So when you're in your Shadow Stance, it increases your shield regeneration by that much more than normally. And let's go ahead and read the description of her. Is close range scythe ninja who uses smoke bomb and Shadow Stance to survive on the battlefield. Alright, let's go ahead and get a view of her. All dressed in white. And what I did notice is when I level them up, you see how she doesn't have a backpack or anything else on. When I did level her up to, I believe, 3 stars, it gave her a backpack with a sword. So we'll go ahead and check out my setup real quick. I'll show you where I'm running. So here's the Harvester Fiona, and for her support bonus, here's the Harvester Sarah. Like I said, it's the same character but reskin. But what she brings to the table is non-enemy lessons. Increases critical rating with swords, axes, and scythes by 18%. So she's adding on another 18% of critical rating, which is huge, because what I'm about to show you here is kind of awesome too. I'm going to be using that Neon Scythe, and I'll show you some of the stats on that. It's going to be awesome. And then for my third bonus here, the tactical bonus, I'm going to use the Master Grenadier Ramirez just to go ahead and for her survivalist perk. As I'm running around scything all the husks up, is she's going to go ahead and give me more health back. So let me go over to the armory, and I'll show you what scythe I'll be using. Here it is. Upgrade and inspect. So here's my damage. Here's my perks on it so far. I got 21% crit chance, 21% crit chance, 21% crit chance, 90% crit damage, and 20% damage output. So right now I'm at 109.5% critical hit chance. So it's pretty much every hit I'm doing on the husk is guaranteed a critical hit damage, and that damage is 165% of that 30,000. So I say it's probably going to be close to 50,000 damage output. 50,000, yeah. So 30, but yeah, 65% of that. So half would be 45. So about 50,000 damage for that site. So that's going to be awesome. That's why I love those perks on there. All right, so let's get back out of there. We go ahead and find a mission to jump into real quick. Let's go to Twine Peaks. And I don't care where we go. Let's find some husks. We'll go to level 100 though and jump in. Deliver the bomb. I did notice with this new update though, it takes forever to load into a mission. I don't know what they're doing with their servers or what happened there. I know a lot of people I play with have that issue as well. If I go ahead and hit launch, I'll show you here. And this says a ton of hero XP, survivor XP, lightning in the back, but I just really wish it didn't happen in the first place. But I understand it happens, you know, you guys. So you're bound to have some bugs. So, alright, so here's her backpack like I was telling you about, once I leveled her up to 5 stars. So she has a cool looking katana and a white backpack. I did notice too is I tried to go into my settings and change it out, see, to take off her helmet, but it wouldn't do it, so she keeps her helmet on no matter what. Alright, so let's go ahead and what scythe am I using now? This is the old one, so let's go ahead and craft us the level 130 Neon Scythe. You can see that all the same perks I had on there before. The 21%, 21%, 21% crit chance, then the 90% crit damage, and extra damage. Alright, so let's go ahead and place that one there. And just go ahead and see the stats again. Wow, look at that. Wow. That is amazing. 158.5% critical hit chance and 322.5% critical hit damage. So I'm doing 322.5% damage of 30,000. That and every hit. That is awesome. That is amazing. I've never seen something that high before. Alright, I'm kind of curious. Let's go ahead and try this out. See where these husks are. Oh, there's a couple up here. Alright. 60,000. These are level 100 husks now. One swipe, 80,000. Can I hit through the door? Oh, one hit. Done. 60,000. That is insane. Now see, I wish they could husk and live a little bit longer than one swipe, because once I kill somebody and they snare them, I get that bonus damage on top of it too. So, and plus when I'm in my shadow stance, I get more damage on top of that. So let's see if we can go find ourselves a husky husk or even a mist monster. Well, a smasher, honestly. That'd be awesome. Let's see what we got over here. 64. These little guys. I still can't get over that crit rating and crit damage. That is just astronomical. Let's go ahead and start this encampment. Watch this, ready? And smoke bomb. Those mist monsters hurt. Let's put that out there so we can see some more. 190,000, 106,000. Wow, that is just insane. There's way too many enemies here though to try out. Let's go ahead and pop that turret up. Get some of these guys knocked down a little bit. The only thing that sucks about facing these nature enemies is they take away your energy here, and it's hard, especially when you're playing a ninja. All your abilities just get taken away because it just totally drains your your energy. But alright, here we go. Got all that. Get my energy up a little bit. And here we got a smasher. Let's go ahead. I'm going to do a normal hit on him. Then I'm going to do a couple more hits to see, just to gauge, see how much more damage I do. Then I go ahead and do the heavy attack as well. So first hit, 60,000. Looks like 80,000, 140,000. Now let's do a heavy attack. I can't see those too many. 80, 80, 88. Wow, look at that. He just melted. It was just a couple hits and he was down. This scythe is just crazy. Crazy good. This new, I don't want to say a new ninja, just a reskin. Definitely doubling them up, putting the two Harvester, Sarah and Harvester Fiona together was an awesome idea. Look at this. This mills these level 100 guys. Not a problem. And for a ninja too, ninjas are kind of spongy, so that's really good. So when we're running around with a scythe, I might actually, you know what? I might go ahead and use her for a little bit. This is actually kind of fun. Break up the routine of running urban assault all the time, or a ninja or outlander. Even though she's just a reskin, I mean, I just can't get over like I said before, this critical rating of the scythe is just awesome. Let's go ahead and take a couple of these guys out. Look at this. Just melt them through like butter. Look at that. Wow. I can pretty much just run around all day long just taking out husks. And for the, I know I put the Master Grenadier for my tactical bonus, but you can also use, I believe it's Heavy Base Kyle. He gives you the stat bonus of every time you throw it on a smoke bomb, it automatically regenerates your shield to max. So that's comes in handy pretty good too. Is say if I'm getting in the middle of like that camp I displayed, and I notice my shield coming down and getting low, and my health are getting low, I just automatically throw that down, and it automatically gives me a full shield again. So that's just another thing to keep in mind. There's a lot of different combinations that you can use. Let's see if I can get these guys all bunched up and do a heavy attack, whirlwind attack. Alright, here we go. Wow. I gotta say, I'm really liking this scythe right now with this ninja. Even though it's a reskin, I mean, she looks cool. I like it too. But that scythe is just, wow. Watch all these guys. Ready? Let's wake them up. Here we go. Look at that. Done. Cleared them out. There's like probably like a good 10-15 husks there. Even little small guys, but still, it's fun. One thing I wish Epic would do is if they have a reskin of a hero and say you already had the hero leveled up, you shouldn't have to re-level and spend all this schematic XP, or I mean not schematic, the hero XP and all the resources to do it again. They should just drop it to you already at that power level. So say I have my Harvester Sarah from the other event. It's the same character, this is just a different reskin. They should say drop her at the same power level, maybe even one below on me, and that's fine, just to level it back up again. But to go from level 1 all the way back up to level 50, it takes a lot of resources, and it's essentially just doing it for a skin. There's no new abilities on this, no new nothing. So, I mean, that's something they should probably take a look at and hopefully implement. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Mist Monster here. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits for a blaster. That's not bad at all, and all these little small guys are just one hit. Look at this. This is a small encampment too. Done. Get over here. I can definitely run around for a while and play a couple missions with her with this scythe. I gotta say, this is it's like kind of almost speechless, dumbfounded with the amount of critical hits and the critical damage it has on it. It is just melt them through butter. So easy. I am probably going to try, I don't have too many scythes level up. I think I have 2 versions of the Neon Scythe. That's how it's taking so long to get down. I'll probably do a laser scythe, and probably another, just a normal standard scythe with her, and go test that out as well. But this thing is just, it's OP. I don't want to say it's broken, but it's definitely fun to play with. I mean, this is level 100 mission. Granted, yeah, I'm on power level 125, but that was still pretty easy. But that's why I think ninjas should be. I think ninjas should have more power with their melee abilities like this. It definitely gives it more balance to it, because I mean, you're in there, you're taking more damage from the husks anyways, so you should be able to do more damage to them. Alright, let's do one quick encampment more, and we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Let's take these guys down. I hear bees. I don't like bees. There, getting a shadow stance. Come over here, do my dragon slash. And almost done. Look at that. Encampment easy. Done. And saving ammo too. That's another great thing about this. Is I'm not using any bullets. And just to show, I don't think I threw any ninja stars, but I'll go ahead and find some guys down here and throw a couple ninja stars out just to show you. I like another encampment. Awesome.
Watch your eyes.
Do this 1, 2, 3 ninja stars, and enter my shadow stance, and it healed me because that's what I have on for the Master Grenadier. If you notice, my health is constantly going up every time I kill. Oh, there's a couple mist monsters down here. Let's go ahead and have some fun with them. Scope bomb. Oh, getting tore up. Wow, look at that. It's like, how many got? 1, 2. I used to cut more blasters. Can I save it? Can I save it? Ooh, I was almost clutched. Ah, and the bees got me. Nope. Spoke too soon. Alright, so let me get back up. That was fun. Still kind of weak against bees, like I said, mist monsters. But it's still much fun to do with this, especially with this scythe. So yeah, that's the new hero. I don't want to say new, it's just a new skin of her. Still fun to play around with. Smoke bomb. And alright. I'll leave those guys be. And, oh, here's another smash. Alright. I know I'm dragging this video on a little bit, but we'll go ahead and test this out in this normal smasher too, because I know this is an energy scythe. So away from my health gem a little bit. Alright, so let's see. 80,000. Looks like 106,000. 106. Ouch. Get out of my way. Heal me up a little bit. These guys going around. They just run around. I'm in this. Go ahead. Whoa. Let's go take them out. Look at that. There we go. Running out of storage. We turned on storage sense. Okay, awesome. I don't care. Alright. And he's dead. So, the new ninja, new skin. It looks awesome. I like the white, the all white version of the skin. It looks pretty sweet. Definitely is probably something I'm going to be playing with a little bit more now that I have 2 of them. I had the Harvester Fiona, but it had no good weapons, and I realized I had this scythe with all those crit chances on it. It was just amazing. I want to try it out, so here's a good excuse to do it. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, and then until next time, see ya.